What's up guys, I'm Chloe. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a super easy makeup tutorial with a brand new lipstick I got, and this is supposed to be a dupe for Lime Crime's Cashmere. So as we all know, the real Lime Crime lipsticks cost like, what is it, like 20 something dollars. So if you can find the same color of lipstick on, you know, like Wish or something, why not just get it? I mean, I think this cost me like $6. So let's see if it looks just like Cashmere. So we're just gonna start off and finish up this makeup look today. And we're just gonna go in with a little light brown color just to deepen that crease, and I think this will look really good with the Cashmere color. And this makeup look is supposed to be just like an everyday, good for work, class, going to, you know, running errands, going to the store with your friends, all that good stuff. That's a little dark. And then we're gonna go ahead and finish off this makeup look with some mascara. Alright, so now that these eyes are ready to go, let's see if this dupe of Lime Crime's Cashmere lives up to the real thing. So as you'll notice, the packaging is almost identical to the original Lime Crime's Cashmere, complete with a sticker on the bottom and a little rose on top. So let's see how the actual color is. So, I mean, what do you guys think? I think this looks a lot like Cashmere. This is almost an exact color dupe for Cashmere. Now the formula is a little bit like thinner, and it's almost like giving my lips like a really like tingly, like almost kind of burning feeling. So I might have to like take a look underneath and just see. So I don't know if you guys can really tell, but like my lips are starting to get like a little bit inflamed around the outside. Although this like may be a good color dupe, I don't know if it's really like the same type of formula at all. So this is just like starting to burn my lips a little bit. So we're just gonna take it off. Oh my god. Oh my god, it really does look as bad as it feels. I put a little bit of like Vaseline on to help like with the burning. Although this looks like a really good dupe, you guys, like in colors match, like wands look very, very similar. Don't buy the cheap stuff because I don't know what is in this, but like this formula is nothing like Lime Crime. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my public service announcement project for my Intro to Safety class. As you can tell by the title and what you just saw, my topic was on cosmetic safety, and this topic was really important to me just because like the beauty industry is kind of booming right now, and I myself like to play around with different colors and shades and brands of makeup, and you just really have to be careful. You know, a lot of brands like Lime Crime, like Jeffree Star, they're really expensive, and there are similar products on apps like Wish or like eBay or, you know, anywhere online. You really have to be careful when you're trying these products that aren't the real brands, just because you don't know what goes into them, you don't know where they're made. I mean, anything could be in there just to make the color look similar. So what I really want people to take from this public service announcement is that, like, yeah, it's very tempting to buy these cheaper products. Is it really worth, you know, burning your skin off your face or your body, or like getting some sort of bacterial infection? It's really not. I know it's very tempting to purchase these products, but just remember, you only have one skin. Take care of it. You kind of only get this body, so take care of it, and, you know, be cautious as to what you put on it and what you put on your face, and especially near your eyes and your mouth. One thing that my professor would like me to discuss is how the 5 E's relate to this topic, and the 5 E's are engineering, enforcement, education, economic incentives, and emergency response. So for engineering, it's pretty simple. Skincare products, they should just be made well. They should be made to help a person's skin while they're on and then even after they're taken off. Companies should really just try to work to make the best possible products that they can instead of making garbage just to make money. I mean, this stuff is going on people's bodies. So enforcement gets a little tricky with this specific topic. It's kind of hard to enforce that companies put their best possible products out on the line, you know, when they're constantly battling other companies and they're trying to make money. But new products are put out all of the time. So if a company put out their absolute best thing all at once, that might be all for that company, you know, for a while. So that's kind of why, I mean, if you've ever noticed, companies will put out like, oh, here's this face cleanser, and then like a couple months later, oh, here's this one, it kind of does a little more, you know, like, so if they put their absolute best thing out, they wouldn't be able to sell those things over time. So that's where it gets a little tricky. However, we do have agencies today such as the Food and Drug Administration, and they enforce that the product should have, like, they should be safe for human use, and they should not purposely cause irritation for consumers. So with education, education about cosmetics is often overlooked pretty much just because cosmetics aren't seen as like a necessary thing for, you know, human life. Most people think cosmetics and they think of makeup. However, cosmetics are also things such as deodorant, soap, shampoo, conditioner. So stuff that, you know, we do use every day and we do use to help take care of ourselves. It's also extremely helpful to add like SPF to makeup and stuff, so that if you are wearing makeup, if you choose to wear makeup, it will be protecting you from the sun, from the elements. It's not just to make your skin, like, make you look good, but it's also going to, you know, help prevent skin cancer, help prevent sunburns, you know, stuff like that. It's also very important that people are educated about cosmetic safety, just because some products can contain ingredients that aren't good for certain skin types or a certain, you know, person's skin. And if they use the products that contain these ingredients, it can lead to serious rashes and serious skin burns. And, you know, the skin is an extremely important part of the human body. You know, it holds everything in, it protects your organs, it protects everything. So it's equally important that people pay attention to what they're putting on it, even if they are just trying to have fun and play with different colors of lipstick, different shades of blush, different shades of, you know, eyeshadow. All this stuff is going on your skin, and you don't really realize how important or how tragic it could be until you get a burn, until, you know, the mascara you put on causes your eyes to burn and swell. And by being educated on these things, you know, people will know, like, oh, you know, I started to swell a little bit when I use this type of mascara, let's see what's in this, make sure I don't buy another one that has that in it. So an economic incentive that I thought of for this topic would be, now this is really tricky with like this form of safety, just because, like I said before, you know, people don't find cosmetics as a necessity, but an economic incentive that I came up with would be like free blacklight screenings, because a blacklight will show how much the products that you've put on your face and neck, it will show how much it's actually protecting you from the sun. And that's only, you know, for skin cancer, but a certain blacklight will show how much coverage you actually are getting. So if something claims to be, you know, really full coverage, it's gonna protect you from the sun like wearing a mask over your face. If you hold this light up, you'll really see, like, oh my gosh, it doesn't do that at all. It's not protecting me at all. I need to switch to something else. So that might be a good incentive for people. And it's also kind of fun. It's also kind of cool for, like, kids to see. Now, emergency response, this was really hard, just because, like, skin-related issues, they usually happen over time, and they're not, like, an emergency thing, unless it's, like, a severe burn. But, I mean, with, like, the example you just saw with, like, my lips, if they were to get red like that and they were to swell, there's a lot of, like, natural remedies you could use. An emergency response would be more like you would go to the emergency room and they would take care of you there. So emergency response, like time-wise, like saying, oh, they're not fast enough, or oh, if they could be faster, it would help prevent it. it doesn't really relate to this specific topic. Definitely if it is a fast growing issue, for example, my lips, when they started like swelling, getting red, go right to the emergency room. But that's more on the consumer's hands. That's not really like the emergency response's responsibility. According to a women's magazine in Australia, approximately 1/3 of all injury reports in Australia are because of makeup. A lot of these injuries include severely burnt skin and bacterial conjunctivitis. And accidents like that can't really be blamed on being a klutz. It's blamed on the ingredients and the mislabeling of the packaging. I'm going to go ahead and include a link to that article in the description box as well. And I'm also going to go ahead and include a link for you guys to a scholarly article on cosmetic regulations. Here's a statistic for you. Mascara has a 4-month use-by date, and according to new research, 70% of women regularly use mascara and eyeliner for much, much longer than that, which actually is going to increase risk of eye infections and loss of eyesight. So although there are no guidelines specifically about mascara and eyeliner use, it's definitely a good idea to keep track of how long you've been using these products, just because bacteria can get in there and then just like fester and then you put it right back on your eyeballs. Don't want to do that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and just remember that you only get one skin, you only get one body, so take care of it so that it can protect